We're live.
Good morning and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. This is show number 145. I'm Pete Braley along with my co-host, the executive producer, the show creator. That would be my son, Matt.
That's me.
Rocking the t-shirt this morning because it's not really cold in here.
Well, I wear hoodies every day, and one day I woke up and I was like, wait a minute. I wear a hoodie and I sweat because the heat's on.
Yeah.
Why not just wear a t-shirt? So I'm gonna throw it back in the rotation.
There you go.
Bit. Yeah.
The only problem is that the rest of the house is chilly.
Yeah.
So when you're getting dressed, you're thinking, I need a flannel, I need a hoodie.
I'll freeze once I leave. But
You get down here under the
now.
bright lights of Hollywood.
Right now, we're good.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for checking us out. Our goal is to simply start your day off on a positive note. So if you enjoy what we do here, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We're live on YouTube and also available wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Coming up today, a list of the things Italians say we're doing wrong with their food. A ranking of those Russell Stover candies that come in those heart-shaped boxes. You know, which ones do people like and not like? How much Americans spend on Facebook? How much time do Americans spend on Facebook? And it is day 3 of a Stumpah that goes back to Thursday. All right. Want to welcome you in this morning. I don't know, I am suddenly all nasal this morning. Can you hear it, or is it just in my ears?
I'm suddenly all nasal this morning. A little bit, I guess. I don't know. Certain things you say are just too good not to imitate. Right away.
He's in rare form this morning. I sat
I'm just
down.
feeling it. I'm just feeling it this morning. Yeah.
So look out, right?
I guess. Yeah.
Lord knows what could happen in the next hour.
Yep.
So, studio dog Charlie was up in my chair before the show this morning.
It's his new thing. He likes to hop in there like right before you're about to come in, and he just chills.
Is that what you did last week while I was away?
Well, he didn't have to move though, so he would literally lay down and sleep for a little while.
In the chair, though.
Like 20 minutes of the show. Yeah. And then he got bored. He left.
So he's looking...
Show's not that great.
Well, of course, he could only see your end.
That's
He
true.
didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah. Well,
right?
I guess. I mean, a lot of people say I'm the better half of the show. So if I'm not entertaining him, what would you do for him? You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Anyways.
Anyway, good morning. It is Tuesday. It's February 8th. We'll see on the calendar here. It's National Boy Scouts Day, so we salute the Boy Scouts. National Kite Flying Day. I'm not sure if that's a day to enjoy the hobby or to tell someone to, hey, go fly a kite.
I mean, also it's February, so I would feel like maybe we could push that to the spring.
Good point.
I don't know.
Maybe somebody was bored during the winter and started building them.
Yeah, but I mean, he's probably in like Florida or something. What about us up here?
Yeah.
I'm not flying a kite today. It's raining.
It's also Safer Internet Day in the U.S. You know, instead of all the hacking and stuff.
Be safe.
Yeah, be safe.
Yeah.
On the Datebook, the number one song on this day in 1930 was Happy Days Are Here Again.
Sing it.
Happy days are here again. The sky above is clear again. Happy days are here again.
Nailed it.
Okay. I hope we don't get a
Copyright. Yeah, that was way too close to the original.
copyright ruling for a 1930s hit.
Yep.
You know? On this day in 1936, the first NFL draft ever, Jay Berwanger from the University of Chicago was selected by the Philadelphia Eagles. On this day in I couldn't think of anything clever. I'm sorry. On this day in 1945, Paul Brown agreed to coach the new football expansion team in Cleveland, which would later be named the Cleveland Browns after their coach. So
that's where the name came from?
If his name had been Mike Wazowski.
Yeah. That'd be a rough name.
That's what they did.
The Cleveland Wazowskis. Then they'd have to deal with Disney and Mike Wazowski.
Oh, yeah. Terrible.
Yeah.
On this day in 1963, the AFL's Dallas Texans became the Kansas City Chiefs. 1965, the Supremes released the song Stop in the Name of Love. On this day in 1974, the TV sitcom Good Times premiered on CBS. The movie Taxi Driver, which I guess is another classic that I've never seen, starring Robert De Niro and Jodie Foster, was released on this day in 1976. And on this day in 1996, back to Cleveland, the NFL and Cleveland allows Art Modell to move his NFL franchise to Baltimore, but he had to leave the Browns' name behind.
So was that before they was that when they became the Baltimore Colts, right? Because wasn't there the Baltimore Colts and then they moved, or was that after the Baltimore Colts and they became the Ravens?
After.
So they became the Ravens.
Right.
After
Baltimore.
Edgar Allan Poe inspired?
Yes, it was. Baltimore moved to Indianapolis. The Baltimore Colts moved to Indianapolis.
Yeah. The NFL is weird, man. They all just moved to like places that the other person was. And the names are all intertwined too. We had the Dallas Texans that changed to the Chiefs, but then we ended up having another Texans anyways. They changed from the Oilers to the Texans.
Oh, right.
Was it the Oilers that...
The Houston Oilers became the Nashville Tennessee Titans.
Okay, so it's all over the place.
Where did the Houston Texans come from, or were they a franchise?
I don't know. They made a new team and they were like, "Oh, let's think of new names." Let's just stick to the OGs.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah, why make anything interesting like the Admirals?
On the birthday list, John Williams, the composer, he is 90 today. Ted Koppel is 82. Actor Nick Nolte is 81. Creed Bratton from The Office is 79. I didn't know that he had some hit records in the 60s.
Yeah.
He was with a group called The Grassroots.
Yep.
John Grisham, one of my favorite authors, 67 today. Vince Neil from Motley Crue is 61. And Seth Green is 48. All right, I saw Diane said, "Good morning, squad." Are you now known as the squad?
Is that a new thing? Because I call everyone squad.
Is that it?
I call Trish. Now everyone's taking that from me. I call the squad. Now everybody's a squad.
You are such a trendsetter.
Can't keep anything to myself. Abby's here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Gail says, "Yay, the sun is shining." Morning. It is not shining here. It's very foggy and cloudy and gross here.
At least the ice has melted. I could get out of the house this morning.
Yesterday was still pretty bad. Yeah. Especially, it's a good thing you didn't have to go in the car to drive anywhere.
I saw that.
A skating rink right outside the driver's side door.
Did you
Escape.
Did you slide?
Yeah, a little bit. Luckily, I'm agile, so I was channeling my Olympic figure skater action.
See, that's my thing. I don't think if I start to lose my balance on ice, I don't think I have any chance of getting it back.
You got to be like really quick with it. If you don't get that first move right when you get the first slip, you're going down.
Okay.
Because basically, when you slip, you got to make the quick move to get your feet right back under you.
Right.
And if you can't do that, you're going down. Yeah.
You've seen that meme, right? We're supposed to walk like a penguin, right?
Well, yeah, you don't want to take big steps. You want to keep your feet under you.
Right.
That's the key.
And don't let your weight get out on your front foot.
Yeah.
Your weight
don't
has
be leaning.
To stay back.
You gotta stay back, stay straight. Just walk like a weirdo for a little bit. You'll be good.
I know I came in this morning after walking Charlie briefly. Charlie got right down to business.
He's getting better. Mm-hmm. Some might say it was the brief training he got from his one-on-one time with
maybe
a certain co-host.
Mr. Matt's School of Dog Obedience.
Yeah. He's been doing well ever since you guys came back.
So I came in this morning and I sat down and my sneakers squeaked and he was like, "Don't move your feet."
And he just did. I just heard it. He's doing it.
He told me not to do
His goal is, he was like, Matt told me not to do it, so I'll turn it into a bit, and then it'll be okay. As long as I say it.
He'll let it go because it was for the show. Yeah. You know?
That's like he blew his nose right before the show. But the mics were on. I can hear it. No one else can hear it.
The mic was
I can
over
hear
here.
it. So in my ears, all I'm hearing is, I'm like, Jesus, man. Have some respect.
And then he starts going, "In all of your years, you don't know that a microphone picks everything up." And I was like, it was over here.
A little diss there. He does always, because the mics are on until the show starts, and then I mute him. So he'll always be like, he just does like random stuff. So eventually I'll just be like, all right, no more Pete. Goodbye, Pete.
Hello?
Yeah, he doesn't have the control. I do.
So we left off with Gail saying
we
sunshine.
Talking about? Oh, we were in the chat.
Gail was saying sunshine.
Sunshine. Yeah. Anyways, sunshine's not here. Pete blows his nose too loud. Diane already has Stumpah guesses.
Oh, okay.
She's already ready to go. Are we going to have a winner today or the first ever 4-day Stumpah? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm very curious to see how his clue goes.
Yeah. I think everyone's going to hate it. I'm going to love it. Gary says they were an expansion team.
Houston? Okay.
Houston was an expansion team.
Texans were an expansion team. Yep.
Just, the names, man. The names. I feel like Is a Texan anything other than someone that lives in Texas?
No.
So, like, that's if you think about it, it's kind of a stupid name.
Imagine if we called
I hope we don't have
everybody
any
else
Texans here.
Imagine
Texans
if we called everybody else that.
Right.
You know?
Like if we called the I don't know, the Miami Floridians. Like,
yeah,
that's a dumb name.
What would it be? The Chicago Illinoisans?
I don't know what you call people. What do you call Massachusettsans? Massachusettsans.
That's good. Let's go with it.
I know that's not it, but maybe we should change it.
Is it? Well, they're what? Bay Staters, but
it's not good though. Pick something.
It doesn't work to say Massachusettsite, does it?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Massachusettsans
would work. Yeah,
it doesn't really have a good ring to it though. Someone let us know what we're called. I don't even know what we're called.
I don't know.
Anyways,
in the news this morning, even if you're not a football fan, you should root for Super Bowl 56 to go into overtime on Sunday. Buffalo Wild Wings says that if that happens, everyone in the U.S. and Canada can get 6 free boneless or traditional wings at their locations on February 28th. And fans don't even have to buy anything to get the deal. You know, it's not a buy one, get one. Yeah.
Interesting. I will say, I feel like there's a good chance.
Yeah, the way these playoffs have been going.
And just the way the regular season has been going. I feel like we've had a lot of overtime games.
There's only been one in Super Bowl history, and it was Super Bowl 51 in 2017 when Tom Brady and the Patriots came back from that 25-point deficit to beat the Falcons. Overtime, 34-28.
Greatest Super Bowl of all time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, did you read yesterday that a new story or whatever has come out about Deflategate? Showing that
I've been seeing some things. What is that about?
Showing that it never happened.
Really?
Yeah. Well, remember the season after Deflategate? Because Deflategate went down in the off season.
Yeah.
The season after, the NFL started measuring footballs at every game, beginning of the game and halftime.
Oh, please.
So the question became, whatever happened to those statistics? Because we never heard. It turns out, according to, and I wish I knew his name.
We'll look up the article for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
But according to this man, someone in the NFL hierarchy has gotten rid of those results because they proved that
it happens all the time.
They proved that it happens all the time.
The balls deflate over the course of a game.
Yep. In warm weather, they can actually expand, I think, so they get a little above. In cold weather, they get right where the Patriots footballs were.
Yeah, because it was a cold and rainy game. Now, can we fine the NFL? How do we... The Players Association, right? Could we work something out? Can we fine Roger Goodell? And can Brady... I mean, he doesn't need them, but it's the principle. Mm-hmm. Can he get those game checks from the games that he was suspended for?
Dan Roach from...
Again, not that he needs it, but the principle.
Dan Roach from Channel 4 said, the NFL owes the Patriots and Tom Brady, Belichick, Kraft, an apology. We need to get draft picks back, which I don't know how you do.
That's right. We were taking, I
don't know how you get a draft pick. I mean, give them extra picks in a future draft?
Well, I don't. The tough part is it would have to come from somebody else. What would you have, like 33 picks in a round? Yeah. That'd be weird.
And Roger Goodell needs to clear Tom Brady's record that there was no suspension.
Yeah, because everyone likes to put an asterisk next to Tom Brady's name, which... Quite frankly, is BS. But also, the only other sketchy thing to my knowledge, right, is the Bill Belichick with the cameras.
Oh, the Spygate?
And in that case, that's not even Tom's doing. That's Bill's doing.
Right, right.
So let's just all admit that Tom's really freaking good. How about that?
I don't know. So
interesting.
Yeah, that's the lady. And I'll get the name of the guy who's come out with this.
Oh, Trish is here. Or a criminal.
Oh, a criminal. Good morning, criminal.
Trish is here.
Trish is here. Don't knock the camera, Charlie.
I always have
so excited.
I always have to wait and see whose face it is.
Whose face would it be?
Occasionally, it's Cat. On rare occurrences, it's Cat.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I have to make sure it's not a criminal. Or
Trish
something.
is back.
Then the people get to see me fight.
What did you call it? The Commander Boo Boo Bus or?
Boo Boo Commander.
Boo Boo. Yeah, there she is. Boo Boo Commander.
Yeah.
Returning for an overnight shift. 4-hour sleep, I heard.
Ready for some Foodie Friday? We're not going to say what it is yet. But...
Overnight shift 24.
Oh, hey, get it right, Pete.
What did I say? I did say overnight. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I got you, Trish. I'll mute his mic. Suspended 30 seconds. 30-second penalty.
Hello.
On Pete. All right, he's back.
So
it was a quick 30 seconds. I don't have anything else, buddy.
welcome home.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
All right, back to the news this morning. He's known as Jim Mattress McInvale. He's the Houston furniture store owner who has become a local legend because of his charitable works when they were flooded down there with the hurricane and his huge sports betting. He has put $4.5 million on the Cincinnati Bengals to upset the Rams. It is the biggest single bet he's ever made. Because of the size of the wager, he even had to place it in 20 increments of $200,000. A Bengals win would net him more than $7.7 million.
You have a heart attack if you lose that bet, right?
Yeah. Can you imagine to put 4.5? So that's $4.5 million that he doesn't need. You know, he's betting it.
That could have went to charity. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
Valentine's Day, less than a week away. Seems like expectations for the Day of Love are lower this year. Research by Wallet Hub found that 70 million Americans expect their significant other to spend less on Valentine's Day this year. In fact, 31% said they expected their Valentine to spend nothing on them this year. 33% said they expected their significant other to spend $49 or less on Valentine's Day. Here's my thing. Is Valentine's Day more a thing for the single? I always feel like, or, am I expected to...
Is Valentine's Day a thing for the single? Is that what you said?
Yeah, is it more for single folks than those that are already, committed or in a relationship or married?
Just think about what you just said. Is Valentine's Day the day of love for single people? Let me tell you how, like, the last, 17 Valentine's Days have gone.
Okay.
My mother buys me chocolate. Does that answer your question?
That's what it's all about.
Does that answer your question?
That's what it's all about.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, it's not for single. Why would it be for single people? Single people joke about how stupid Valentine's Day is.
Yeah, that's true. You and your sister has your sister Sarah,
who's in a happy marriage.
Yeah, been married for
still has a personal vendetta against Valentine's Day.
She just thinks it's like all created by Hallmark.
Yeah, she thinks it's that's true. It probably is.
Yeah,
I'm a big believer in all those things. You know that,
right?
She thinks it's really cheesy and stupid. I don't know if they celebrate it all.
I just think when you're dating someone, you make, you go out and you buy the jewelry or the big teddy bear and the chocolate. But, when you've been married 40 years.
Okay, but the key you just said, when you're dating, you then ask me if it's single people. I think you mean unmarried.
That's why,
oh, okay.
I meant those, you're in a relationship.
Well, that's so different. You can't say single. Single people aren't in a relationship. That's why they're single. That's why there's one.
That's why you're there, to make sure I don't make an idiot of myself.
30-second penalty. On to the offense. Automatic third down.
Automatic third down?
That's a new thing today, I guess.
Anyway, story out in Minnesota. This is from KMSP TV. The Minnesota Department of Transportation. Hello?
My bad.
Decided to honor the late Betty White. I mean, why not? It's the Minnesota Department of Transportation, right? By naming a snowplow after her.
That's awesome.
The DOT added some new trucks to its fleet this year, so they held a Name a Snowplow contest. The top vote getter was Betty Whiteout.
Oh, that's good.
It earned twice as many votes as the second place finisher. Ready? That was Control Salt Delete.
That's also great.
Other names receiving votes were the Big Laplowski.
Great.
Scoop Dog. And no more Mr. Ice Guy.
Who came up with these names? People on the internet, or did they have someone make them and then everyone got to choose?
I would assume it doesn't say.
If it was a single guy that made all those names, guy or gal, then they need a raise.
Yes.
Those are all great names.
Yeah.
Wow.
And finally, from Fox 5 in California, a California couple welcomed a perfectly timed baby boy last week on Groundhog Day. Little Zachariah was born on February 2nd, at exactly 2:22 p.m., making him a 2/2/22 baby.
Can you imagine if that baby was born at 2:23? The rest of their life, they're just a disappointment at that point.
It doesn't say if this was a C-section, so if it wasn't, I am really impressed.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I should really look into that.
Yeah. Or do you think if it wasn't and it happened at like 2:23, do you think they fudged the numbers?
Would you?
Can you? First off, I don't know the process. I'm unfamiliar with the process.
I think it's just...
I don't remember from when I was a baby.
Yeah, you were there.
I should remember. You're right.
I think it's just the doctor or a nurse says 2:22.
Yeah, like what if they looked and they were like, oh, it's it. And it was like actually 2:24, like maybe even like 2:27. They just read the clock wrong.
Did they synchronize the clocks too? I wonder.
I don't know. I need to know more.
All right. It is Stumpah Time.
Stumpah Time.
All right. Now, here we are. This is day number 4.
Yeah.
Four. You know, 9 out of 10 people have one of these in their house. What is it? Now, we told you that it's not an object, right?
That was yesterday. Yeah. What did I say? It's not an appliance.
Right.
You did have a hint that was it's not an object. So I guess that covers a little bit more. So it's not an object. That's hint number 1.
So here's today's hint.
Yeah. 9 out of 10 people have one of these in their house. What is it? We had a lot of guesses for like basements, attics, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The hint today is it isn't a room, but it also is a room.
There you go.
Sort of a riddle for everybody. It isn't a room, but it also is a room.
I'm waiting to see Abby's answer to that.
Anyways, we have a lot of guesses here. Let me go back up. Diane had guesses at like 7:58 before we even started here.
Oh,
so
okay.
let me see here.
All right.
Food storage items like plastic containers, Ziplocs, aluminum foil, a bar of soap, a razor, pasta broken in half. Dig at me again. No, not it. While we get a little bit some more answers in real quick, let's see. Gail likes, as what do we call people from Massachusetts? Abby says massholes, and Gail says I like Massachusetts citizens. Me too. It just has a good ring to it. It
just
flows. Yeah.
Massachusetts citizen. Yeah, but was it Abby that said massholes? Yeah.
Val M also. In some states, we are called massholes.
Yeah.
I think we wear it with pride, though.
I think so.
I think people try and maybe word it as an insult. It's not. It's pride.
Whenever somebody says that, I'm like, yeah. So what?
We're tough.
Yeah. Bring it.
The only time Matt's ever referred to as tough is when people don't know him. Lori's here. Good morning, Lori. She says, I call myself a masshole here in Maine. It is always don't make the masshole Portuguese come out when someone is pushing my buttons.
Ooh.
It's like the Hulk. Don't let the Hulk get out there. Don't let the masshole Portuguese come out.
Don't do that.
Anyways, back to the Stumpah. What do we got here?
9 out of 10 people have one of these in their house. And what's your clue? It's not a room, but it is a room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abby says a calendar.
Nope.
Abby.
That came in before your clue, though.
That's, I guess. Yeah. But the clue yesterday was appliance. I'll let that slide. I don't consider a calendar an appliance.
Okay.
Anyways, Gary says pantry.
No.
Nope.
No.
Abby says hallway.
Hallway. Nope.
Lori says junk closet.
Yep. No.
Justin says mudroom.
Mudroom. No.
Mia says a half bath.
A half bath. No.
Very specific. We don't have a half bath.
No, we don't.
Mary Lou says broom closet.
Broom closet. Nope.
Abby says bathroom closet.
Nope.
Emily says entryway.
Nope.
Gail says deck.
Nope.
That's a great guess because a deck is not a room, but I would also consider it a room. That's great. That's a great guess.
I'll be on the deck. Yeah.
I like it.
Right.
That's not it, unfortunately. Val M, entry. Also no.
No.
Justin says attic.
No. Nope. No.
Abby says mudroom.
Nope.
We're doubling up here. Gail says coat closet.
No.
You hesitated. I was like,
thinking of
the answer is not coat closet. I was like, what is he doing?
I was thinking of a next clue.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Mia says walk-in closet. No. Justin says a shed.
No.
Abby says a reading corner.
Nope.
A laundry area.
Nope.
Lori says a man cave.
Nope.
Diane says a pantry.
Pantry, no.
Emily says a walk-in closet.
Nope. Do we want to do that new thing?
Swing and a miss.
Where you mute the mics and I ask you about a clue?
Sure, but cover up your mouth.
Yep. All right. We're back. I like that.
I hadn't unmuted the mics yet, and you like yelled as if it would help, like if they were far away. Like, all right, come back now. Come on, we're good. Come back in the room.
I felt like I should have been like an NFL coach, though.
You think we're going?
Well, that's kind of what we were doing. You're just moving the globe.
Oh my goodness.
Moving the globe.
All right, so should I do it now?
Let me see. We got a couple more. Where did I leave off? Walk-in closet. Abby said a game room.
No.
Lori said a den. A living room. Abby said a porch. A dining room.
No.
Let's see. Gary said that was hilarious. All right.
So what we were discussing was, I guess our next clue was, it isn't a room, but it is a room. Our next clue is all those guesses you've had could be
it.
Yeah. It could be that.
Not what we're looking for.
No.
Specifically, as to what you said.
It's called something else.
Could be any of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's called something else.
Abby said a toy room.
Toy room? No.
Nope.
Could be.
Could be.
Called something else, though.
Mia says a room/spot dedicated to your pet.
No.
Nope.
No.
Get a little more creative, though. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
You can almost write a book with all these guesses.
Abby says a favorite place in the home.
Yes, that's it. The answer is a favorite room.
Yeah.
That was 9 out of 10 people have a favorite room in their house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good. What did that
I feel like
called?
that's got to be 10 out of 10. A favorite place in the home. Same thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's got to be 10 out of 10. Everyone subconsciously has a favorite room, right?
I would think so. Which one?
Mine's obviously my bedroom.
Your bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I was going back and forth between the living room where I spend most of my
You
time.
spend a lot of time there. Yeah.
Yeah. Or I love this room too. This is this side is the studio. The other side is we call it the porch.
This is the office, Pete. You told me the office is your favorite.
Well, yeah, that's right. Got to get away from that.
I'm just kidding. It is a very nice room.
Yeah, I would go with living room though. Probably
Even before the studio, this was a nice room. Trish isn't a fan of the fact that I took half of it, but it was a compromise.
She agreed.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Anyways, Abby's the winner.
Yes, congratulations.
Took a little while. See, every time we say a guess and it's immediately guessed afterwards, I don't know. I did it again. I said afterwards. I always do that. But when it's immediately guessed, I'm like, damn, was that a bad hint? Did that give it away too much?
I think after 3 or 4 days, though, it's like, well, it's good.
I want to go like 15 days with one. To the point where it's like, it's Stumpah time and everyone's like, we don't have any more guesses.
We get nothing in the chat.
Yeah. We get like one guess and we're like, all right, that's going to do it for today. Come back for another hint tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulate. What did Gail say? Wow. Like with 7 million W's?
She actually just put W's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the win for Abby, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Justin's crying over there.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
See, do you get my hint, though? It's not a room, but it is a room. It's not a physical room.
No.
But it's your favorite room. It's
So
a room.
it is a room.
It's not a room,
Yeah.
but it is a room. I thought that was a great hint. I think that's the greatest hint in the history of the show.
I thought you were going to get mad at him and start sending messages.
Self-appointed.
All right, we'll have a new Stumpah tomorrow.
Oh, hold on. Mary Lou says, what was it? I froze. It was a favorite room. 9 out of 10 people have a favorite room in the house.
In their house.
Yeah.
So if anybody has an interesting favorite room, please let us know. But we're assuming it's probably living room or a bedroom. So
yeah, put your favorite room in the chat.
Fascinating fact for today. Cat lovers, cats are farsighted. You agree? Which means they have difficulty focusing on objects that are immediately in front of them. Their close-up vision is about 2100 on the human vision scale, which is at the borderline of legal blindness. Cats also have a blind spot right in front of their faces. I never realized this, which is why your kitty keeps missing the treat that you put right under his nose. He can't see it. Cannot see it.
I like how you started out with like, cats are farsighted. Do you agree? As if we're all like cats or something. We can tell you.
Cat owners.
I guess. Do they know?
Yeah.
Would you know?
Speaking of pets, pet owners have some deal breakers when it comes to potential dates. According to a survey by the One Poll Company, 70% of pet owners see red flags if a potential partner doesn't treat their pets like family. Other big no-nos, leaving a pet in a crate all day. That's a red flag for 60%.
Agreed.
Yeah, I would agree. And pets not being allowed on the furniture is a big thing with 52%. I can see both sides of that.
Yeah, I mean, we're a family that lets Charlie on the couch.
Yep.
So I judge our siblings that do not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't hate that, I guess.
And do you get the feeling that they judge us because we let them on the furniture?
I don't think they really
We don't do that here.
I don't think they really have the right to judge you guys.
No?
I mean, you're the old people.
How important are pets when it comes to dating? 50% say their pet has been their wingman in getting a date. And 65% of those surveyed said they are more likely to swipe right with someone with pet photos in their dating app profile.
Apparently, Charlie and I need to go to the park together.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. Also, we can rent Charlie out if you really want to redo your profile.
They couldn't afford our prices.
All right, talking chocolates. I did mention this last night, and Diane said she loves those Ruffles Stover.
I'm a big
chocolates.
assorted chocolate guy.
Yeah?
Love them. Yeah.
I've never really been especially if there's no roadmap.
Yeah, I don't really get the ones without one.
Isn't there one company, you know what I mean by a roadmap, right? Where you open the lid and it tells you what everything is.
Yeah.
So
I think some companies just do it to mess with you because they know it's kind of like, I don't know, it's roulette. You don't know what you're getting. You really don't know.
Well, it's just the season to purchase those heart-shaped boxes of chocolates. And if you're interested in what will be left under the lid in a week or so, check out Spoon University's list of Russell Stover's flavors ranked from least to most favorite.
Let's hear it.
All right. Coming in at the bottom, we have some of the creams. At number, I don't know why they have 11 and not 10, but they're unique.
It's a little annoying.
Number 10 is strawberry cream. Chances are that'll be still there a week after Valentine's Day.
I don't hate it, but I'm surprised it's in last. There's definitely things worse than that.
Number 10, coconut cluster.
That should be last.
That should be last?
Yeah, I hate coconut.
Number 9 is the peanut butter crunch. I'm surprised it's that low. Peanut butter crunch.
Yeah, but in assorted chocolates, it is really crunchy. It's not. I'm not a huge fan of the crunchy assorted chocolates.
Number 8 is the molasses chew, which I can't really remember.
I think those are a little underrated.
Really?
I sometimes enjoy those. You'll be chewing on it for about 45 minutes, but it's good. It's entertaining.
Number 7 is coconut cream, which must be
Again,
really at your bottom.
should be at the end. Yeah.
Number 6 is Roman nougat, which is really cherry with nuts.
Gross.
Yeah.
I don't do. See, I like the fruit cream ones. I don't do the ones that actually have fruit in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like the fruit creams. I don't know why. I'm more of a...
I don't hate them.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a fan.
So your top 5 here. Number 5 is caramel. Yeah, I got to say that's good.
Yeah.
Number 4 is maple nut butter. Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't know I liked that until I started fiending assorted chocolates.
Number 3 is the fruit and nut chew.
No, that's just wrong. That should not be that high.
You don't like anything with...
But that shouldn't be that high. Even if you enjoy that, you wouldn't put it that high.
No, not above some of those others. Number 2 is the chocolate buttercream. And number 1 is the peanut butter cream.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. They missed out on a couple. A lot of assorted chocolates have like raspberry cream. They have orange cream.
Oh, yeah. I don't like the orange cream. Do you like that?
I don't hate all the cream ones.
No?
No, it's different. Plus, that's the point of assorted chocolates. You gotta eat them all, except for the very few. I don't eat coconut.
No, I don't like that.
No, something about the taste of coconut just like gives me a headache. Don't.
Is
like
it the texture or the taste?
Both.
Okay.
I don't like the texture, but also the taste like gives me a headache. Kiwi does the same thing. Fun fact. It like doesn't actually give me a headache, but it just annoys me.
Okay.
That kind of gives you a headache.
Kiwi and coconut.
Like, what was that Capri Sun with kiwi? Strawberry kiwi? Something.
Oh, yeah, I think it was.
Whatever that Capri Sun was.
Yeah.
Hated it. Weird taste.
Really?
Yeah, really weird taste.
Huh.
Fun fact. You're learning so much about me.
The things you learn.
I'm about to get kiwis in the mail.
So does anybody have a favorite? And Yeah, I got to look into that. There's some company that gives you no map. And then, so there's Russell Stover, and what's the other one? What's it?
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Russell Stover, and maybe somebody in the chat. It's another popular Valentine candy company.
Mary Luce is not a fan of creams. I prefer those over like the fruit chunks, though. I'd rather have it in cream. Maybe that's just me. I think I've also said like I don't like nuts in candy bars or anything like that.
See, I can go with that. I can eat the nuts.
Nah. Cream or just a straight up candy bar. Abby says I'm with you, Matt, on all those. Damn straight.
We got to get a box, right?
Gail said, "Where are the nuts? Why no chocolate covered nuts?" That's true.
I know,
no, actually,
they do have chocolate.
A lot of assorted chocolates does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered peanuts.
Again, I'm not a huge fan of those. I'll eat those though. Those don't do any harm.
What do you say?
Unless you have a peanut allergy.
What do you say? Monday we have one here on the show.
Maybe we should. We should. We should pick one up.
Monday's Valentine's Day.
Is it Monday?
Yeah.
What a bad day for you couples. Great day for us single people. It would just be another miserable day.
So I said to Priscilla, I said, so Valentine's Day, because for 40 years we've gone like, left and right. I mean, after 10 or 20 years, it was like, hey, Valentine's Day, love you. Yeah,
no, you guys buy each other like candy.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. But I mean,
that's something. I feel like that's what you do.
Yeah.
You don't need to do big gifts anymore, but you do a little candy or something.
Okay. So I was saying something to Priscilla the other day about Valentine's Day. And she said, when is it? And I said, Monday. She said, working 24. Love you. So.
Yeah. I mean,
it's going to be you and me eating chicken patties probably.
Hopefully she leaves something on the table for us or something. I don't know. I don't know if she's out there. I might be talking to nobody.
She's ignoring you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Real quick, it's Whitman. That's the other assorted chocolates.
Thank you.
Yeah, Whitman.
Thank you.
Lori
Whitman
said that. Thank
sampler.
You, Lori.
Yeah. You may never know what you find. Somebody bought a drawing at a yard sale somewhere here in Massachusetts for $30. Turns out it's worth nowhere near that amount. It's actually worth about 10 million more.
Can you imagine being the person that sold that?
A Boston-based art collector named Clifford Shore was asked to look at a drawing that someone had purchased in 2017 at a yard sale for $30. The piece resembled some other works by a German Renaissance artist by the name of Albrecht Dürer, who died in 1528. The art collector spent the next 3 years traveling around the world to verify the authenticity of the work and concluded that it was a previously unknown work by the artist and is likely valued around $10 million. It was recently on display at a New York gallery. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that.
Now, if it gets sold, do you give the person from the yard sale a little bit more money? Probably not, right? They're a loss.
Depends on the kind of person you are. I mean, I would think if I got $10 million for it, I'd at least give him, I don't know, $1,000.
They probably wouldn't know unless they're like, I just picture them reading an article somewhere and they're just like reading down and they're like, oh, this person bought that at a yard sale. Wait a minute. We had a yard sale last weekend. Did we, honey? Did we sell a painting for $30? And then what do you do if you find that out? Honestly, I hope they didn't find that out, just for their sake.
And suppose your spouse did it without you knowing.
What if he? What if he knew it was valuable, or she knew it was valuable, and the other one sold it?
You let it go for $30.
But I don't.
If you know it's
give
valuable,
them more money, I don't know. But also, props to that person that bought it for $30 and thought to get it valued. What?
I know. I
wonder if it must have been good, right?
Yeah.
He must have suspected something.
I would think so.
Crazy.
All right, some facts about Facebook this morning. Facebook recently celebrated its 18th birthday. We had that the other day. I think it was yesterday, wasn't it? Facebook was originally only available to students at Yale University, where a young man by the name of Mark Zuckerberg and others came up with the idea. Now, have you seen the movie?
I saw it a long time ago.
Movie's pretty. Didn't they first create Facebook like as a way to rate girls?
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in a long time.
Yeah. I think that's how they started it.
Weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Mark Zuckerberg suffers from red-green color blindness. This is why Facebook's primary color scheme is blue.
Fair enough.
If it was on, he couldn't see it. So, some other Facebook facts here. We spend about an hour a day on Facebook.
An hour on Facebook?
I'm checking it.
I go on
many times
Facebook
a
for
day.
5 minutes, get aggravated, and get off.
Facebook does have a rush hour. Usage goes way up around 8 a.m. and 10 p.m.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
People getting their days started and ended.
Fewer than half of Facebookers use the service in English. Facebook offers more than 100 languages for users.
That's pretty cool. I
We
guess.
should go someday and just change it, see what it looks like.
How would you get it back?
I think you could change it in your settings, I hope.
But how would you get? You'd have to know what settings is in the other language. Is what I'm saying. You'd have to navigate back, Pete.
This says you can actually change your language on Facebook to pirate. I haven't tried it.
What is that even?
Hey, matey, her.
I guess. Does it change the language of other people's posts?
Probably.
Would it just be like, "Arg, we're live" every time we post a thing? That's just weird.
Let's try it tomorrow.
Yeah.
The U.S. is not Facebook's biggest market. More than 260 million people in India use Facebook versus only 186 million in the United States. Wow. Rural America loves Facebook. 66% of American adults in rural areas use Facebook. That makes it more popular than YouTube, which is 64%, and Pinterest, which is only 26%.
Do a lot of people use Pinterest?
I don't think so.
Personally, never really gotten into it.
You know?
No.
I'm into it.
Oh.
That's where I get recipes.
That's true. That's where you get recipes, yeah.
It's also where I get the thought for the day.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. We get by. Some people do admit they are hooked on Facebook. 51% of us log on more than once a day. Well, yeah, I do that. I do more than once.
A couple times.
We get by with a little help from our friends. 88% of users say their main reason for signing up for Facebook was to stay close to family and friends.
That's pretty much it. I use it to, see what the fam's up to. Then I get off.
Yeah. We've mentioned this before. Teens are abandoning Facebook. In 2015, 71% of American teens were on Facebook. Today, that number is down to 51%.
Yeah.
And probably still dropping.
It's the older person platform. No offense.
None taken.
I mean, I'm on it, so I'm part of that group. Yeah.
Women use Facebook more than men do. A Pew Research Center survey found that 75% of women use Facebook versus just 63% of men. And you can log your time on Facebook. Click on the More menu, then go to Settings and Privacy. From there, you will find your time on Facebook.
Do you really want to see it, though? Do you really want to see it?
Probably not.
You're probably not going to like the answer.
No, you're going to.
That's why I've said this before. I wish my phone didn't include my laptop in the screen time. Do you get that notification on Sundays?
Yes, on Sundays.
Yeah, it tells you how often, like what your average amount per day was.
And that's including your
It includes my laptop, which makes me look terrible because I spend like the whole day working on my laptop.
Right.
So it looks
But you're not.
It looks like I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. He's watching Netflix.
Only some of the time I'm not doing anything. All right? Put some respect on my name. But yeah, it does make it look like I live a very sad life. I mean, maybe I do, but
no.
To each their own.
Random question time, and our question today: what's the most pleasant sounding accent? What do you think?
Pleasant sounding.
What is the most pleasant sounding accent? For me, I love an Australian accent.
Oh, an Australian accent.
Yeah, Australia or New Zealand too. I saw a show that had someone from New Zealand, and their accent was just so cute. You know,
it was so cute.
It's so cute.
It was so cute, Pete. It was such a cute accent. I'm telling Trish. Ma!
So what is it for you? Is it French? Is it English? I love how there's all different sections of England too, right?
Yeah.
There's like Liverpool,
True.
London.
I didn't really realize that until Ted Lasso. I noticed there's different accents. Or, or people were like pointing out the accents of the people on Ted Lasso.
I guess that's the same.
I didn't know that.
I guess it's the same as here, right? Because we have Southern accents.
True. Very true.
We have Midwest accents.
Boston accents.
Yeah.
Yeah, wicked.
We got California. You know, California has an accent. So
yeah.
And of course,
I like
Boston.
to think I don't have a Boston accent until I get very passionate about something, and then I notice it when I'm editing the show or something like that. Like random spurts, it'll just come out. I'm like, I want to smack myself. I'm like, what are you doing? Can't go the whole time without talking like that, and then you just talk like that.
My brother and I used to. He had a Boston accent. I worked many years to get rid of mine for the radio. So the two of us in the same room, you'd never know we're brothers.
Yeah, that's true. You really don't have an accent.
No, tried not to.
I mean, 30 years.
There was only one time when I was in New York, I think. Yeah. We went to Rockefeller Center to do the NBC tour. And while we're waiting in line, one of the NBC pagers, the people there, I remember them saying, "Where are you from?" And we said, "Boston." And she was like, "Oh, yeah, I can hear the accent." I'm like, "What do you mean? I've spent 30 years getting rid of that accent."
Well, I feel like people say that once you say you're from Boston.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, you're from Boston? Wicked." It's like, shut. No one actually says that a lot. And every now and then you throw it in.
And does it bother anyone else? Who do you have this from Massachusetts? Well, a lot of you have been at some point in time. Does it bother you when people say it for me, say park your car in Harvard Yard? And it's like, stupid, you can't park your car in Harvard Yard.
It also annoys me because, like, they just said it, and depending, there's people with, like, thick Boston accents. There are.
Oh, yeah.
But most of us, like, if we're saying park the car in Harvard Yard, like, that's how we normally say it. We don't go around, like, randomly saying, like, hey, park the car over here. Yeah. Like, we don't do that. So
I'm going to park here.
It's just weird for people to be like, and you're like, okay, park the car in Harvard Yard. That's not how I talk, though. Like that.
Nobody does that, dude.
It sounds just as fake as when you did it 5 seconds ago. Yeah, I don't talk like that.
All right.
Anyways, we got some answers here.
All right. So, what is the most pleasant sounding accent?
Lori says Irish.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Gail says Austrian. Interesting.
Austrian.
Diane says Italian.
Nice.
What else we got?
Austrian,
here?
I've never heard though.
Emily says Australian.
Yeah, I like that.
Abby says Italian or Irish. Mary Lou also says Irish.
Mm-hmm.
And Abby says, and I love a good old Boston accent.
Yeah.
Mary Lou says Scottish is worst.
Scottish.
We went there and couldn't understand anyone.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
Just rashing on Scottish people out here.
I've heard their language is, Well,
let's not be mean, Pete.
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's the opening of the show?
Supposed to be positive.
Day.
We're positive.
This guy's just rashing on people out here. 30-second timeout on the offense.
Third time today.
And I will continue here by myself. Somebody count, because I'm not going to count. We'll just leave him like that for as long as we have to. Anyways, let's see. Whenever I go down to Florida, 90% of the people comment about my accent. Maybe we just don't notice it. Like, maybe if I went somewhere, they would be like, "Oh, you have a Boston accent." I really feel like I don't have that much of a. I don't think it's been 30 seconds. All right, you're free.
Okay.
What else do we have here?
I don't think you do either. I don't think you have a Boston accent.
Mary Lou says I have an annoying Buffalo accent after leaving 50 years ago. Now, what does a Buffalo accent sound like? Send me a voicemail. I need to know. I'm trying to think. Is it New Yorker?
Is it like Rob? Didn't Rob Gronkowski grow up around Buffalo?
That I don't know.
Okay. Maybe it's him.
But does it have the New Yorker twang to it?
I don't know.
I don't know if you call it twang either.
Please send us a voicemail.
Emily says, "Hold my dunks while I park the car." Hold my dunks while I park the car.
Yes.
That's what we should do. From now on, just say it how you normally say it. Don't give them the... If someone says, say it. Just be like, park your car in Harvard Yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's so special about it? What are you looking for me to do?
By the way, you can't park there. They won't let you.
Or just mess with them and do a different accent every time. I don't know. I'm not going to put myself on the spot to do accents because I can't.
Not an accent guy.
Gail says, 30 years ago, wicked was used so much. Maybe it was just overused. Maybe that's what it was.
Could be.
What else do we have here? Abby says, I still get picked on for saying certain words like syrup. Eric. Syrup? Is it syrup and syrup? Is that what the syrup debate is? Eric, though? So. What's Eric?
What's Eric?
Eric, maybe? Eric? I mean, I've talked about milk and milk.
Yeah, which I never knew of.
Yeah, I still say if I'm going quick, I say milk.
Milk.
If I don't pay attention to it,
okay,
it happens. I get passionate about things. Apparently, milk, and it happens.
Don't mess with my milk.
Lori says people in Maine always comment on my accent because they surely don't have one. LOL.
The funniest thing, my Uncle Ron was a minister, and he also worked for many years with the YMCAs. And he led the community center in Rumford, Maine, where Lori lives. So he lived in Maine for all these years. Then he got a job offer in Camden, New Jersey, which is the last exit of the Jersey Turnpike. You could see the Delaware Bridge from his backyard. Okay, so he transplanted the family down there. So he ran a YMCA down there. Family didn't like the area, so whatever. He moves them back to Maine. So for the longest time, he had a Maine/Southern accent. And it was so funny.
It's like Doug with his Southern/Boston accent.
Yeah, he's got a little twang going with the Boston accent.
Depending on what he wants it to sound like, he leans that way.
Okay.
When he's up here, I feel like, ironically, when he's up here, I think it's a little more Southern because he wants people to know that he's from the South.
Could be.
Even though he's from Virginia, it's not like that far south. But anyways.
Okay. Anything else
for the Eric thing? Abby says they say Eric up here.
Eric.
Eric
instead of Eric. I got you.
Eric.
All right.
Also, Mary Lou says yes down the street from my sister. I think she's referencing Gronk.
Yes.
Wow.
I thought he was from Buffalo, so he must have the Buffalo type accent.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm Gronk. Yeah, I can't.
I can't. Do it. 30-second penalty for
No.
that. That was just. I didn't get to answer mine. Probably some sort of English accent. Big fan. Yeah. Emma Watson.
Thank you. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan. Big crush there. Celebrity crush. We talked about that a while ago.
Yeah, we did.
Didn't have an answer. I recently watched Harry Potter. That's the answer.
That's your answer. Got to keep all this straight.
Yeah.
We have some vegan news for you. We talked about vegan eating over the past few days.
It's funny. I'm getting so used to muting your mic that when I go to mute mine, I mute yours. You know what? 5-second penalty just because. Okay. All right, back to the vegan.
Thank you. New York City's new mayor has a beef with beef, so he's mandating all vegan meals in the schools. It's going to be Vegan Fridays every Friday. Eric Andrews, who spent years as a New York City police officer, is a diehard vegan, but he insists that the change was not his idea. He told the local news show, Good Day New York, "Our children are weighing in. They're determining the type of food they want that's healthy. They asked for this. They are tired of the food they're being fed in their schools, and they want healthy options. Non-vegan items will still be available upon request, as well as milk, which by federal law must be available for any child who wants it."
I'm just trying to think if the kids really ask for healthy options.
I could see like maybe high school kids, like when you and your friends were in high school, I can see someone suddenly saying, "Can we have more healthy options?"
You can?
Yeah, I can see some of Doug's friends might have wanted some healthy options.
Really? I don't know. When I think of high school, I just I don't. I think if you want a healthy option, you brought your own lunch.
Okay.
I brought my own lunch most days.
Yeah, you did
in high school.
You did.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they, is that what they really wanted?
Well,
they wanted to go vegan.
I mean, I do. It does say that there's still non-vegan options, so
right.
It sounds like they just threw some vegan options in there, which I think is a good idea.
Okay.
But don't force everyone to eat vegan.
Yeah.
Don't force anyone to do anything.
And if you're an all-vegan mayor and you get into office and you have these changes, it's funny how I could guarantee you the guy was going to say, "Wasn't my idea." It's like, yeah, but you gave that idea to somebody.
Do you think that people vote against him just because he's vegan? Do you think there's non-vegan people that wouldn't vote for a vegan person in office?
That's a good
I feel
question.
like Americans are that petty.
I think you're right.
We might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Like that must be. Do you keep that card close to your chest that you're vegan until you're in office? And you're like, "By the way, I'm vegan," and everyone's like, "Ah, he tricked us." Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people would do that.
Probably those that raise cows, right? Yeah.
That's a good point.
And finally, this is the Italian food crimes we're committing here. According to a poll by YouGov, these are the unacceptable things Italians say we are doing to their food. Let's see. Having garlic bread with a pasta meal is evidently a no-no.
What else do you have it with?
I don't know. But they say don't do that. I do.
All the time. We just did it the other day.
Yeah, right. Not adding salt to the boiling water for your pasta.
I've never done that. What does that do?
I don't know. I tried it last night.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
interesting.
didn't really notice
I didn't
much of a
either.
difference.
Dana, what's the point?
Although I wasn't sure. The meal tasted a little salty to me, and I don't know if I put too much salt.
I didn't notice,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Okay. Another thing the Italians say we're doing wrong, rinsing or cooling off cooked pasta under cold water. I've heard people do that. I do not.
No, I've never done that.
You know, when you drain, then you run cold water over your pasta. Some people do. I do not. Having cheese on a pasta dish that contains seafood evidently is a no-no.
It's really common, though, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Including cream in your carbonara sauce. I think I have done that. So evidently it's a no-no. Cutting long pasta with a knife
There it is.
a no-no.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
And did we decide if my breaking pasta before I cook it is the same thing? Probably, right?
Yeah, I think so, because I think if you hadn't have broken it, that's when people would cut it, typically. I wouldn't,
That's
personally.
true. That's true. Yeah.
Why? Is it for safety reasons?
What?
Harder to choke if it's in half? I don't know.
It fits for me, it fits in the pot better.
Oh.
If I break it in half.
So it's laziness is what it does. Instead of getting a bigger pot. This guy's like, I'll get it in here.
I'm using the biggest pot we have.
Maybe buy a bigger pot, Pete. Actually,
Okay.
that's not true. We have a clam boil pot, Pete.
Oh, that's right.
That is the size of, I don't know, I could fit in there.
Size of buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you wanted to try, you would, is all I'm saying.
Did I tell you no, I didn't tell you this. The conundrum we ran into the other day when we had ice on our back porch and the walkway. I said to Priscilla, don't we have any rock salt we can put down? She said, oh, yeah.
Oh.
Problem is, it's in the shed. I said, okay. And she said, the lock's frozen on the shed.
We can't get into the shed. So we had to get rock salt from the neighbor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Neighbor brought some rock salt.
Thanks,
over.
neighbor.
Yeah. Back to the list of things we're doing wrong, according to Italians and their food. Having pasta as a side dish is wrong. I've only had that happen once, I think, in a restaurant.
As a side dish?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Would you consider like mac and cheese? Yeah, mac and cheese is pasta. That's sometimes a side dish.
That's true.
Yeah.
Having pineapple on a pizza. No.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up for the Italian food crime police.
I've had it. I've liked it, but they say no.
Nah.
Putting pasta in cold water and then boiling it. No, I never do that. I don't know why you
Putting
would.
pasta in cold water. Well, oh yeah, no, that doesn't. No, you boil the water first.
Right.
Oh, that's weird.
Does that mean putting the pasta in so the water's cold?
So right
you put
away.
pasta and then turn the heat
turn it
on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Why would you do that? And finally, having ketchup with pasta
Gross.
is a no-no.
Yeah, no.
And I would agree.
Yeah, that's just. Well, some people put it on mac and cheese.
Yeah. I wonder if mac and cheese
Is considered a pasta.
is considered an Italian dish. Probably not.
Oh, if it's considered Italian, that I don't know. It's definitely a pasta dish, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if it's Italian.
All right. Well, that's all we have for today. Do we have any chats here?
Well, we should say one thing. I
What's
forgot about this. We probably
What?
should have mentioned this
What?
last week.
What?
So you guys left, and I was fully prepared to rearrange the kitchen back to normal. We told you 2 weeks ago that Trish rearranged the silverware drawer.
Yep.
That might have been the most controversial thing this house has ever experienced. And
Would it be?
if you didn't see that show, basically she had to move some stuff around to put Tupperware in a cabinet. So she put like small
She got
Tupperware in
new
the silverware
Tupperware.
drawer. She
Yep.
condensed the silverware to 2 slots, all of the silverware to 2 slots. It was a mess. It was a mess. I was fully prepared to change everything back to normal
Were you going
the
to?
second you guys left.
Oh, yeah?
I was ready.
Wow.
I opened the silverware drawer. She did it herself. She fixed it.
She did? She did.
We won.
Hey, high five.
It's a win for the boys. Yeah.
I mentioned that too.
I think we deserve a round of applause.
Oh.
for that. We won.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, Trish.
Yeah, something came up and she was like, I said something to her and she says, you guys made such a big deal. I changed it back.
See, this is what I really think happened, because every time I went to make a sandwich or I was eating some pasta and I needed the specific utensil, I would open it and I would have to sit there for a second and be like, okay, it's here. And then I would find it. As opposed to just the muscle memory of opening it, there it is.
There it is.
And so what I think she got aggravated with it herself.
Ah.
I think, because she doesn't normally change things just from us complaining. Normally our complaining gets us nowhere.
Nowhere.
So I think she opened it up and like a couple seconds went by and she was like looking around like, yeah, this was a bad idea. She moved everything back.
She'll never admit to that.
I don't know. Maybe we can get her on the mic at some point. She can defend herself, but
I don't think so.
But it is back to normal. So life is good. Life is good.
Coming out tomorrow on the show, we do have the Battle of the Sibs. What's our category this week? Is it?
It's stupid easy trivia. It's stupid easy trivia. Where I forgot it. Well, you'll hear it tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna make someone look stupid.
Battle of the Sibs back tomorrow.
It has a good name. I just can't remember it. So how good is it? Am I right?
Thank you so much for watching or for listening on the podcast. If you enjoy what we do here, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We're live weekdays here on YouTube, and you can also find us on all of your favorite podcast apps. You can leave us a voicemail if you'd like to show us your accents or whatever at 774-473-9910.
It's stupid easy trivia where we make one of the Sibs look stupid with easy trivia.
Yes. There we go. I knew it was
I just remembered it. Yeah.
We leave you with a thought for the day, and our thought today, never let the sadness of your past and the fear of the future ruin the happiness of the present. All right. No matter what, go out and make it a great day.
Peace.